If you follow your heart, you can't be wrong. Stand up for what is right. Be brave. Get ready to fight. Hold on. We're friends for life. And if we come together as one, complete the quest that we've begun, we will win the battle. Galactic battles. Pokemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon XG Next Gen Nuzlocke. I am GameStrom, and in the last episode we made it to the staircase right before the final part of the Cipher Key lair. So we have a guy up here. Why am I not moving? There we go. So we have this guy here. I don't want to approach him just yet because I want to actually trigger him. I think you have to talk to him to trigger him. But I don't want to take the chance, so I'm just going to make sure I have everyone up front. You guys notice, I took out Gale and replaced him with the Aggron we caught last time. Just because I felt like Aggron would be a little better because it has really freaking high defense. Even higher than our Rhydons did. I'll show you, I think it's over 200. Yeah, it's a 218 defense. Special defense isn't too shabby either. It's nothing compared to the others that we have on our team towards special defense. But it's not bad to at least be able to eat a hit special defense wise. And it also, a really interesting thing, Aggron has the same ability as Donatello, Filter, which lowers the effectiveness of super effective moves. That is wicked good, and I believe has saved Donatello many a times during this playthrough. So Aggron, pray to God, is going to be here to stay. Aside from that though, he does have the very nice Shadow Hunter, which is a super effective move on other Shadow Pokemon, which I did not know existed. So that's going to be a very, very useful thing in the future, I'm betting. Beyond that though, it does have Shadow Power, which basically special defense boost on itself, but it's unable to dodge attacks. It's not really too big an issue, only for like moves like Focus Blast, but even still then, it's not that bad. Then it has Shadow Smash, which lowers his attack and defense by 1. Don't want to be using that too much, because I don't want to be lowering its defense, but thankfully again, because it is really damn bulky, I think it should be able to take anything thrown its way in that regard. So we also have Donatello still, and all the others are still the same from the last episode. Currently I have Gardevoir and LT buff front. I actually think I'm going to switch that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll keep LT buff front. I'm going to just come around here, buddy, see what we got in the back here. TM24, what are you? Let's see. Maybe it's something we can use before we face this guy. Superpower. Boosts strength sharply but lowers its abilities afterwards. So it's a 120, 100 accuracy physical or fighting type move. And I believe it drops the attack and defense by 1 after it's used. I think. Pretty good move. I'm not thinking I'm going to be teaching anyone at the moment. Maybe in the future, I'm not sure. Right now, I think I'm just going to go in and take this guy on. Okay, now all there's to do is just adjust the voltage. Let me see, where's the system lever? Huh? Oops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh hey, that's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. Oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed. I can't let you lay one finger on this control machine. Alright, Cipher R&D-J. It's been a while since we faced the Cipher R&D guy. I don't believe actually since the lab we did. So we're starting off with a Poliwrath and a Cloyster. Water Fight type and Water Ice type. We already have a Cloyster on our team, so I doubt that's going to be a Shadow Pokemon. I have no idea about the rest of his team though. Thankfully LT with Gardevoir being up front, I believe should be fine. So, he has no Shadow Pokemon on the field at this moment. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get that Poliwrath up the field. Ooh, and Fairy Rim. That's a decent enough move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Shadow Burst that Cloyster. Try to get it off. Leech Life. I don't think this will kill, but still does a hefty amount of damage. Force Palm. I don't think that would do too much damage either way. Yeah, it's fine on LT. does have a chance to paralyze, but thankfully it didn't this time. Alright, so the Cloister's down. Seriously, that is, I mean, I guess it is a 120 power move on a very strong special attacker on the beginning of it, but even still, next up is a Metagross. Steel Psychic type. Thankfully, it's not a Shadow Pokemon. That one would be very worrisome if that was a Shadow Pokemon. So I'm going to keep trying to knock out that Poliwrath, and with this being the case, I'm going to get Gardevoir out of there, because if that thing uses a Steel type move, that'll hurt Gardevoir a lot. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Aggron, because Metagrosses are typically physical attackers. They do have a decent special attack set, but I highly doubt it's going to be using a special move. So Aggron would probably be the best choice to take a hit. I was right, it's using Bullet Punch. That's probably going to be what Gardevoir was. So let's see what this does. 7 damage. Oh my god, wow. Aggron is going to be carrying for a while. Right, this leech. I don't think this one will kill. Oh, critical hit, never mind. Way to prove me wrong, LT. Good on you, buddy. So now we'll get a Moxie boost off of that. So now we can really start targeting the Metagross, because that's the biggest threat in the field, I feel. So it could very easily have something like Earth. Next up is a Politoed, pure water type. We have one of them as well. And it has the Drizzle ability, which boosts the power of water type moves. That's not great for us, but I think we should be fine. I'm going to actually try to get that thing off the field first, because that thing has Hydro Pump. God help Aggron. I'm going to do Shadow Hunter it. It's using Fake Out, actually. Very interesting choice. On LT. Okay. So it's not going to be dying this turn, but either way, I think we're fine here. It actually does more than I thought it would to LT, but still doesn't kill. Not even close there. But definitely want to be getting rid of that that Metagross sometime soon. Politoed almost goes down from that. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to get it off the field first. I'm going to leash like that. I'm going to Shadow Smash that Metagross. Going with Bullet Punch again. Probably going to be on LT again. Just because it was doing more damage on him. Yes, I was correct. Let's hope LT is faster than that Politoed is. So now that Politoed is down. We get second Moxie with a little bit of heal. Now I highly doubt Shadow Smash is going to be strong enough to take out that Metagross, but if it does, I will not complain. Almost. I was getting scared because I thought the game was about to crash again. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention when I started the episode. In between this one and the last one, I did go out to the lab to get Aggron out instead of Lily. But another thing that I did is that I went, we still had a lot of money from all the battles we've done here. I went and got more Hyper Potions and balls. I got Timer Balls as well as Ultra Balls. Along with actually, I think a few Net Balls, so I don't think we'll be really using them. I just thought I'd have them just in case. And I got them just because, again, we're about to go into a boss fight, and we're about to fight a mini-boss before that as well. Going into this without these items would be suicide. So, yeah. Also, I gave everyone specific items. I believe I gave leftovers, assault vests, things like that. Nothing really too major. I think that's kind of what we've been using, really. Now, normally, Nidoqueen Purifier, so that's good. Normally, you would go up to this and you click it to trigger the next thing where to either increase or lower the voltage. You would have to increase it, but I'm going to go down and heal real quick, just because we did take a decent bit of damage in that battle. I do not want to be going into this next battle without being fully healed. So while it may not be the boss, it is one of those mini bosses. And again, going after the mini bosses prior to this, it's probably going to be pretty tough. Who we else got? Dusclops. Okay, so we're actually going to go purify Dusclops as well before we do this. Just because it's one of the members of our party, so figure might as well. Didn't think it'd be ready this quick, but yeah. More than happy to. So push this off to the side and we're going to keep going. Also, another thing, just today I was playing Pokemon Sword and Shield before I started recording a little bit. And I realized they were doing something on Pokemon Home, just for you guys who are watching, if you guys might want to do this too. You get a Pokemon Home account, you transfer one Pokemon between Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home will gift you each of the Galarian stars to Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. And all three of them will come with their hidden abilities. So for Grookey, I believe it's Grassy Surge. For Scorbunny, it's Libero. And then for Sobble, it's Sniper. All of which are incredibly good abilities on already pretty good Pokemon overall. So definitely, I would advise you doing that. Plus, Pokemon Home will also right off the bat give you one of the Cantonian starters. So you have a choice of either Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur for it. I'm going to get you that. And that's good because I believe in the DLC you get one, and you get a Charmander from Leon after you beat him in the champion battle. You go to his house. So if you do that, once the DLC comes out, you could potentially have all three of the Cantonian starters in your game. Not to mention, during Pokemon Home I did a trade, and I got a Litten. So now I have all of the Galarian starters, all but one right now of the Cantonian stars, and then a Litten. I'm trying to get a Rowlet and a Popplio, but, you know, I can miss on those. So we'll purify the Nidoqueen first. The other two are almost ready too. Alright. So it looks like the Nidoqueen is purified and the game is slowing down a lot in the moment. Nidoqueen opened the door to its heart. Nidoqueen gained the move Moonblast. That's an interesting move for a Nidoqueen to learn. Also became the move Nasty Plot. Alright, so that's the Nidoqueen. So what do we want to nickname our Nidoqueen? I don't know. Trying to... go off a real world figure. Let's name Elizabeth. One, because I love the 7 Deadly Sins, and there's a Princess Elizabeth in that, plus also Queen Elizabeth. So, where's the Z? Question is if we can actually fit this in there. I think we can. Nope. There we go. Nidoqueen the Elizabeth. Or Elizabeth the Nidoqueen. God, what am I saying right now? So there's that. Now we can purify our Dusclops. Okay, so go right here, edit, go down to, come in here, grab Dusclops. So one that's effective, yes. Now we can get Dusclops all purified up. Alright, there we go. And now we have a regular old Dusclops. Still a very good Pokemon either way. So we now open the door to its heart. And what moves it get? It gets Disable, not really the best move. We gain Pain Split, again, not a really great move. And Hypnosis. Not really good moves overall looking at this thing, so we're probably going to have to use some TMs on it. Now, what do I know how to nickname you? I'm going to name you... Hordak. And for any of you who don't know, that is a reference to She-Ra and the Princess of Power's first villain, who I freaking love, and he's adorable in Season 5 when he meets up with Entrapta again. You guys will learn more about that if you watch the show. I'm not spoiling anything, just they're adorable. So, Hordak the Dusclops. Now, while we're here, I'm thinking I'm going to actually purify the other two that we have waiting in the PC. I believe we have Absol and Politoed waiting to be purified. So just while we're here, one. Place you back in here where you belong. And then we'll grab Politoed. Where's the button? There. Why are you doing that? Alright, so let's purify these two real quick. Alright, so now we have a regular Politoed, and I believe it has the ability to Rizzle, which could be useful at some point if we lose someone. So I will not count out Politoed even though I really don't like it. Just not one of those designs that really ever brought something to me when playing Pokemon. So we're getting the move Fake Out, not a bad move. Got Parashong, not a bad one. And that's all I got in terms of moves, so let's see what we want to nickname it. It's gonna be Toad. Really long name because I just want to disrespect this thing. There we go. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, and now let's get to our Absol. So honestly, I prefer so much more than Politoed. Like, I don't know, I just never really cared for Politoed's design. It was just... I love Meganium's design. That's the design everyone hates. I just really despise Politoed. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look like a good Pokemon to me. So Absol opens the door to its heart. Let's see what he gets in terms of moves. Extreme Speed, that's a pretty good move. Very strong priority move. And Hyper Beam, that's not too good on an Absol. Absols are mostly physical attackers. Let's go. It's a female Absol. Let's go Sidehorn. So it literally just has one on the side of its head. It doesn't look complete. Sidehorn. Where's my H? H, O, R, and N. And an exclamation point. Alright, now let's just figure out who else we want to put in the Purified Chamber to be purified while we're out going around. So, let's go with this. I'm going to put the Arcanine in. Move you back over here. So this way we can at least have them getting ready. Put them on Champion. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to put the Glalie in on this one. Glalie, I am thinking that this could be a potential option for us in the future. So, keep Glalie going. And we can actually create a whole nother rotation going on here. Putting Nidoqueen in. Nope. Next up we'll go with Swampert. Politoed. And then Electabuzz. There we go, that's full tempo, wow. Why is it full? Oh, I see now why it's a full tempo. That's good actually. I didn't even intend to do that, but that's good. So, I think I'm going to add in the Machop on this one. Which is which one? I would point at Zip Zip. And then quickly before we leave, we need to go get Dusclops out of the PC, because that's where they go when they get purified, and add him back into the team. I thought first I was going to talk to the Blissey on accident. Alright, Hordak, come on in. Alright, now let's get back to the key layer and keep going. Before I forget, I'm going to save, because it's been a hot minute since I've done that. Whoops, nope. Stop it. There we go. Didn't trick me this time, game. Alright, there we go. So now if something goes wrong, we don't have to go through everything again. It's more for my sake than yours, because I've just cut that. but God, is it annoying when that happens. Yeah, especially in here, because it's slowing down in here. Alright, so let's head back to the key layer. I was about to say, like, this is why. I don't know why, like, during those travel scenes is when it really slows down. In certain areas, it really does it. Also, does anyone else notice it's smoking out the top there? I just noticed that. So let's head inside and get this place blowing up. So I believe we already fought the guy we're about to fight. We fought him back on the SS Libra before we got mugged by Team Snag'em. I don't think there's any more items we can actually get in here. And actually, before I forget, speaking of items, let's use some TMs on Hordak. So I want to just make sure I know what its most dominant stat. I don't have any moves that can really boost up its defense at all. But Disable, Pain Split, and Hypnosis are not good moves. Shadow Punch is okay because it can't be dodged. So, keep it that. Let's see what. It's got predominantly high attack stats, so give it something that goes along corresponding to that. This is back during original Gen 3. I would give it Shadow Ball because all Ghost type moves were really physical. Let's see what we have in terms of physical moves. See if we can give it Iron Head. We already have a Steel type, but just so we can get some form of coverage on it. And funny, oh right, because it is Shadow, so we can't teach it yet. I was gonna say it's weird that Aggron can't learn that. So now instead of Disable, I might have to move that to heal itself with. I would Trick Room, but Lava Pokemon really aren't that slow. See if we can. This is why I did it. Okay, it glitched, crashed again. I'll be back in a second when I get it back up and running. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Glitched out for a second. Nothing really major happened. I did the thing with the moves that I was saying that I was going to do right as it glitched. So got Hordak. So currently it has the moves. Foul Play. Use the foe's attack against them. It's a good dark type move. Thunder Wave, because now we have another status or beyond Donatello, so we have another person that can do the job if Toxic for some reason can't. Doesn't work on ground types though, so that's a little bit of a downer, but can still work all the same. Give it Poison Jab for some form of coverage, and it always has Shadow Punch, which is a 100% accurate, unavoidable punch. Ghost type move. So, is that I thought about giving Iron Head, like, we already got Aggron here. It's gonna probably learn Iron Head at some point. It's not gonna be that big a deal. So, I figured go along with it, you know. So, right now we have LT and Gardevoir up front. I think I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put Hordak up front for the moment. To adjust voltage, use the system lever. Warning, do not raise voltage too high. Raise the voltage, or do you want to lower it? Let's lower it. This lever made a satisfying click. Nothing had, but it sure was fun. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I just wanted to see, because in every playthrough I've ever done, I've never once done the lower, because I always know you have to raise it. Okay, let's do it serious time. Raise it. Games use the system lever to raise the voltage on the control machine's voltage. The control machine has gone wild. So yeah, we gotta get out of here. This place got the blow. Uh-oh. And nothing's happening. There he is. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer is not responding. Oh, you're that punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? Oh no, what the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software's been deleted. Gorgon gets furious if things don't go his way. He's going to chew me out again. Alright, let's take on Smartin one more time. So he's going to start off with a Fortress and a Skarmory. I believe he had the Skarmory the first time we fought him. I don't believe he had the Fortress the first time. This being the case, it may not be a good idea for us to keep LT back. Thinking about it. Alright, so he's got a Shadow Pokemon on the field right now. That's a Fortress. Very strong Bug Steel type. Very defensive. So, with that being the case, I'm going to get LT out. Just because that Skarmory could probably hit him pretty hard if he used the Flying type move. And in its place, I think I'm gonna... Are you fucking kidding me? It just crashed again. Okay, give me a minute. Alright, we're back. So, we've gone through all this before. Not gonna bother repeating myself again. So, we're starting the battle over. Same things up front as they were before. We already know he has Skarmory and Fortress. God, that's a loud ass car. Drives by here at least once a day. So, this time instead of saying out the Fortress first, he's saying out the Cradle first. Skarmory's still up front. So, let's just see here. We still got LT and Gardevoir. Oh. I didn't put a Hordak up front. Whoopsies. So, it looks like he's gonna have a Shadow Cradle. It's actually not that bad a Pokemon. Rock Grass type of thing. And has the ability Poison, so make sure we don't Toxic that thing. I'm going to Leech Life it, and I'm going to Shadow Burst on that Skarmory. Make sure we can try to take it out. And it's using Protect, so that's okay. Super effective on that Cradily, and we knock it out. I did not mean to do that. I figured with it being a Rock Grass type, wouldn't. Plus I figured it'd be neutral damage, so I did not think that would actually knock it out. That's my beat. Next up is Clefable. Pure Fairy type, Ball form of Clefairy. Normal ass Pokemon, so let's try it. We're gonna go Leech Life on that thing. We're gonna Shadow Burst that Skarmory. Not very effective, but still does a decent bit of damage. Go Shadow Burst. Try to get that Skarmory off the field as quick as you can. It almost gets taken out, but it does probably have Sturdy. Going with Iron Head though. On LT, funny enough, that's a really weird choice considering that LT is a Bug type, and then we also have Gardevoir on the field, which is part Fairy type, which Iron Head is super effective on. But that's just me. So we're gonna go with Shadow Burst again. Okay, Leech Life him. One more should take out that Clefable. And our HP is basically right back up. Never mind, it's got an Ayapa Berry. Shadow Burst again to take out that Skarmory. And now we're going to get Gardevoir out because the attack is now basically gone. Alright, so the special attack has gone down again, so yeah, we're getting him, or getting Gardevoir out of there. Next up is Chansey. If you're a normal type, I'm going to actually change up my tactics and go Leech Life on that for a moment. I'm going to get Gardevoir out. And instead, I think I'm going to go with Aggron. It's my best option. So you're going to give me some Moonblast again. While Aggron is not that great a special defender, it is part Steel type, which will help it in that front. That chases on with Protect, more than okay. So it doesn't take a Leech Life from LT yet. Claypool's going with Moonblast again, probably where Gardevoir was once before. Yes. Despite the fact that it's not very effective, that still did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Thankfully, the only special attack is going down, which is not too much of a problem for Aggron, as he is a physical attacker, not a special attack. Next up, I'm going to Shadow Smash that Clefable and try to get the heck out of here. And down goes Chansey. Now, LT has a second Moxie boost. With Moonblast again, we should be able to take that, even with a crit, I believe. Going after LT this time, though. Oh boy! Yeah, LT does not have the great special defense either, so... Ooh, spicy there. And takes down the Clefable. Lowers down his attack and defense, but thankfully the Clefable is gone. The question is, where is his Shadow Fortress? He's got a Muck now. That's not too much of a problem either. It is a Shadow Muck though. Okay, not what I was expecting. Pure Poise type, pretty defensive, all things considered. Actually, pretty sure it's a very good special defender. So next up is that Fortress that we know about. So we got two Shadows on the field. Both of them are pretty strong defenders. I'm going to try to Leech Life that Muck. I don't think LT should kill it, even though it does have two Moxie boosts. And I'm going to heal up LT on this turn as well, using Hyperpotion Aggron's turn. Again, it's not going to be very effective, so I don't think it should kill. Yeah, still does a lot though. Shadow Sickness, that should be a poisoning, I believe. But you can't poison the Steel type, so we're good. Unfortunately, using Shadow Analysis, now we can't use Leech Life, so we've got to get LT out. So, in LT's place, I'm going to send in... Personally, I'm thinking Donatello is the best choice here. And then, I'm going to go... Shadow... Yeah, we're going to go Shadow Hunter on that Fortress. I won't do too much with our attack being lowered, but it is super effective, and any moves that they can be throwing out probably will not be affecting Aggron that much. Plus, it's only a 60 power move, so yeah, it does a little bit of chip, honestly. Shadow Crush is coming in. I believe this has 3-card damage. Honestly, does absolutely nothing to Donatello, mostly because Muck is not a physical attacker. Go Shadow Analysis again, but we haven't used the move yet, so it doesn't really do anything. So here I'm going to double up with Crunch and Shadow Hunter on that Fortress to try to lower it down. It is a bug type, so they... God damn it! It's annoying doing that. Make me slightly miffed. Shadow Crush again, that's not going to be doing a whole lot to either one of them. So we're good there. Really, any Shadow moves are throwing out right now, thanks to the filter abilities that both these guys have, they're not doing a whole lot to loss. I'm going to try doubling up on that Fortress again. Hopefully it doesn't get a Shadow Guard off for a second time in a row. Thankfully it doesn't. Now this should not kill, but it will definitely hurt it. Lower it enough to the point where I believe that I can catch it with a netball. And it avoids it. Are you kidding me? Come on. Thankfully, being stupid and going with Shadow Sickness on one that can't actually be, hurt by it. So I'm going to Moonlight with Donatello. I'm going to get Aggron out and send Hordak in instead. And then we can Thunder Wave that Fortress. We can't use Toxic on it, because again, being part Steel type, Toxic will not have any effect. Really wish my computer would stop slowing down. And I figured it would be using Shadow Guard, so no harm done here. And now with Hordak having Thunder Wave, I can Thunder Wave both of them. When Shadow Sickness is going to unfortunately hit Hordak. Well, honestly, it won't be that bad unless it's really badly poisoned. But at the very worst, I don't think it is badly poisoned. God, it's a Shadow Toxic. That's annoying. So with that being the case, on Donatello's turn, I'm going to give it a full heal because I don't want that thing getting too much damage off with that poison. I'm going to get Kira ready. I'm going to have him send the Thunder Wave Fortress's way. Shadow Guard fails again, thankfully. Going with that Shadow Crush again. Again, I don't think it should do too much damage. Thankfully, we're doing Donatello instead of Hordak, so that's always a good thing. So we're able to get that Thunder Wave going. Always good to see that. What I'm going to do here... I think I'm going to try to crunch that Fortress one more time just in case it does try, and I'm going to Thunder Wave that Muck now. Should have figured it was going to do that, but you never know if it was going to use Shadow Analysis or not. It's going to hurt Umbreon a little, but not bad. Shadow Crush again. Save who and how much? Donatello, again, that's fine, thanks to Aura Filter and the Filter ability. Thunder Wave hits, so now that one is paralyzed, I should say. So we should be good to catch that Muck now, or start trying to at least. Go for Crunch again. On Hordak's turn, I'm going to try to catch it. Actually, I'm going to Shadow Punch that Muck one time. Just to make sure. Fortress is paralyzed, so we can't use Shadow Guard now. Alright, so now that's in the yellow, we're going to try to catch it. Because at least we have the extra boost thanks to Net Balls. Shadow Punch. Now it's in the red, it's paralyzed. Now I think we should be good there. Paralysis doesn't stop it, but... Okay, we're still fine with Donatello. Okay, so... Donatello's turn, I'm going to get that Muck out because it's honestly the harder of the two to deal with. Actually, hold on. I can't throw 2 balls around some Moonlight with Donatello, and then I'll throw a ball in this turn. I'll get the Net Ball. You can try to get that Fortress. So honestly, that's the one I would care for more out of the 2 of them. So in this case, it has something that I'm not aware of. There was the confirmation that there was a Shadow-type Explosion attack, so... You know, don't want to deal with that. Okay, we caught Fortress. That's fine. Moonlight should heal Donatello up a good bit. Good. Shadow Crush again. It's fine on Donatello. Okay, so... I think what we're going to do here... is I'm going to just curse with Donatello just to keep its damage lower. And then I'm going to start just throwing Ultra Balls at him. Hope I can catch it. Alright. Ultra Ball, go. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, caught them up. The only one we didn't catch was Cradily. Not when I'm too sad about losing the Mirror Bee, though. Again, we can always catch it later. But, yeah, no. So Fortress and Muck were sent to the PC, and Cradily has gone off somewhere. So now Smartin is gone, and we are going to heal up, because the next fight is the big boss of this area. Which, I will not lie, has me very, very scared. Typically what his strategy was in the beginning, he had a lot of protected Earthquake combos. I really doubt he's going to use that same combo, but I am having a high bet considering what his allies have been using. He's probably going to be using a lot of Steel and Rock types, I'm betting. A lot of the strong Shadow Pokemon we've been seeing, along with Smartin, the entire team, has been heavily gearing towards Rock and Steel types. So going off of his minions right before, I'm betting he probably has something very similar. That being the case, I really don't have any good options to deal with those typings. So we're going to have to really play this by ear. I'm going to put Donatello up front, that's for sure. But at the very least we can Toxic and then stall with Curse to build up our defense and then Moonlight to heal. And then also I'm going to bring Aggron up front. And I think we might actually have an aura filter. Let me check. Because if one has the filter, so if one of them has Shadow Hunter, that won't do as much to him. Plus the defenses are higher. I doubt they have a special type Shadow move. So let's see. I'm not seeing one. I'm not going to give him any attack boosting things because he doesn't really need it. Yeah. I suppose we're fine. This is probably going to be another very risky battle because we are already like slightly under level compared to his other ones. With 47, 46 across the board, with Aggron being on our highest at level 50. So we are probably a little slightly underprepared for this battle. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It crashed again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause the episode here and get back to where I was. God, son of a...